Hey YouTube, this is Primetime Pokemon. In this video, I'll be sharing some more tips for Pokemon card collecting. Now this video isn't necessarily a tip for collecting, but it's if you would like to sell those cards you have collected. So the question, when should I sell my Pokemon cards? Now if you'd like a more detailed answer, definitely take a look at my book, Pokemon Cards, the Unofficial Ultimate Collector's Guide. Inside this book I have an entire section all about how to make the biggest profit on selling your Pokemon cards. And I can link to the listing on Amazon in the description of this video. But when it comes to selling Pokemon cards, the biggest thing to know is the different formats in the competitive Pokemon TCG. The different formats really change the demand of certain cards. Now the standard format for the 2018 season would be Breakthrough and newer. The sets in this format are all in high demand, so the cards are worth the most. For example, Tapu Lele GX from the Guardians Rising set, both the regular GX, the GX Full Art, and then the GX Rainbow Rare, are worth anywhere between $45 and $70 a piece. Now the reason that Tapu Lele GX is worth so much is because this card is in almost every competitive deck out there in the standard form. Now, a lot of times people ask me, should I sell my cards right now or wait several years and see if they go up in value? For a card like this Tapu Lele GX, when the Guardians Rising set is no longer playable in the standard format, and that'll be a couple of years still, the price of this card will drop quite a bit. And a couple of examples of price drops. For example, Shaman EX Full Art, which is in the Roaring Skies set, and it is in the expanded format. So it's still a popular card, but it's not in such a high demand. At one time, that card was worth $60 to $70. Right now, you can get that card for less than $20. And that used to be worth almost $80 would be Luxray GL Level X. This is from the Rising Rival set. And this set is out of the expanded format, then $10. So the key, if you have newer cards, is sell them immediately. Now a lot of times, cards in the standard format that are valuable would be uncommon trainer cards. Trainer cards are very popular and really the most important type of card for the competitive TCG. So things like Professor Sycamore, Supporter N, Bridget, Max Elixir, anything like that, they're worth $2 to $3 a piece, sometimes even more. So that's a good place to look as well if you're trying to make some money off of you. All three forms of Tapu Lele are very valuable. Of course, the hardest one to pull from a pack, the GX Rainbow Rare, is going to be worth more in the long term than the regular GX. The regular GX is worth around $45 right now. The GX Rainbow Rare worth $70. When those cards are out of even the expanded format, they're going to be worth maybe $10 for the Tapu Lele GX and $20 to $25 for the GX Rainbow Rare. So that's really the same for every card out there. Now, when it comes to selling your Pokemon cards, I would recommend selling your cards individually. And it is best to do that on your own. So if you go on somewhere like eBay, and you can really get a majority of what the purchase price that you sell the card for, you're going to get a majority of that money. If you sell to a place like an online retailer, they're going to offer you a lower price just because they have to resell their card, whatever they buy from you. You can also trade your cards in for store credit. Now, if you're only looking to make money off your cards, that isn't the best option. But if you're looking to reinvest all your cards in bulk, price per card is going to be less, but it's a good way to get a fair amount of money for a lot of cards and really clear space if you have a lot of Pokemon cards taking up everywhere. And I know that's the case here. I really don't sell any of my cards, but I have a lot of experience buying cards, so I really know the prices when selling. Now, when it comes to older cards, and really cards that are out of the expanded format, they're too old really to be in demand at all. Pokemon that are in the first generation, like on my shirt here, are always going to be more popular. Of course, cards that are harder to pull from packs are going to be more valuable. And then cards that are graded are going to be more valuable as well. So tips for investing some cards long term, you're going to want to try and get secret rare cards, ultra rare cards, graded cards, and then first generation Pokemon. Now when it comes to sealed products, that's a great investment if you're looking to profit on Pokemon cards. Buying any type of sealed product, specifically a booster box though, and saving that for several years down the road, that's almost a guaranteed profit on what you paid for the box. Now when it comes to the original series of Pokemon cards, like this base set Charizard here, the base original series of sets really aren't worth much, mainly because of supply and demand. There is a very high supply of those original series sets, base set Jungle, Fossil, base set 2, those types of cards. So these cards really aren't worth much. You're going to want to get either those cards graded, which I have done, or get first edition prints of those cards. Now this is a shadowless print, Charizard Holo, which is worth more. It's not the best of shape, but those are the types of cards you want to look for as well. Now, I wouldn't go out and try and invest in original series cards. What I would do if you are looking to invest and then sell your cards in the future, wait until cards are right out of the standard format. Like I was talking about, the Tapu Lele GX is going to drop in price once it's out of the standard format. Go out and buy the cards then, and then just hope that the price will increase over time. It's never going to get up to that $70 price that the cards are right now, but it may make it from, if you pay $20, it may make it up to $30 in the future. So it is by no means a very profitable investment to do that. But that is one suggestion if you are trying to invest. But again, best investment would be buying sealed Pokemon products. Now talking about some other cards to collect, specifically graded cards, but first I'll talk about some cards that are very tough to pull from packs. For example, these Gold Star cards from the EX series of sets, at the time, but because they were so hard to pull, and because the Pokemon are shiny, which ties to the games, these are in extremely high demand nowadays. Like this Charizard Gold Star I have here is worth over $200. So going forward, definitely try and collect secret rare and ultra rare cards. You never know the cards that are going to be extremely valuable in the future, but your best bet, going out and buying cards that are very tough to pull from packs. Another good way, now it isn't the best strategy to buy cards that are already graded, but if you do buy sealed products, or if you go on somewhere like eBay where you can see the front and the back of a card, you can try and buy cards to get them graded. Now like I was talking about with the original series sets, the cards ungraded, raw, that is the terminology there, they're not worth much if they're on limited print. Now if you send those in to get graded, it can sometimes triple or quadruple their value. If you even get a 9 grade, it can really almost make the card go 10 times its value if you get a gem mint or a 10 grade. As far as grading companies go for Pokemon cards, you have the Beckett and then the PSA. For Pokemon cards, I would say PSA cards are more valuable. Beckett is actually a tougher grading service, and actually I would say an overall better service as far as sports cards go. That is the service to choose. But both types of cards can increase in value if they are graded. You definitely have to pay more to get cards graded, but that is a way to increase the value of your older cards just because they aren't worth that much. Now it isn't a good item that's graded, it can't be used in competitive play. You're going to have to break open the case and it makes no sense at all to buy. You need to know for making the most and when you should sell your Pokemon cards. Again, for future value, try to look for cards that are ultra rares or secret rares, and popular Pokemon, specifically starter Pokemon, and then first generation Pokemon. I think that will give you the best bang for the buck on future investments. And then again, if you are looking to heavily invest and make a profit in Pokemon cards, buy sealed products like booster boxes, especially the newer sets like Sun and Moon series of sets. Right now you're going to have to pay about $90 for a box. About 5 years from now, you're going to be able to get about $200 to $300 for that box, and the box is only going to increase in value. But there you have it. Thanks everyone for watching. As always, before you go, check out all the links in the description of this video, including links to my blog, Facebook, and Twitter pages. And if you have any more questions for me, for either my series on tips for Pokemon card collecting or how to build a competitive TCG deck, please let me know. So there you have it, and stay tuned for more videos. Thank you.